Hello and welcome. This will be my most important chess video. Do you want to learn how to get good at tactics? What do you think it takes? Do you think it means you've got to solve a lot of puzzles? Just solve puzzles day after day? No. The answer is no. There's been a lot of research done on what it takes to actually get better at tactics. And the answer is not solving a lot of puzzles, but rather to do deliberate practice in puzzles of a certain theme, a certain flavor, like the Desperado motive, or Rook endgames, or skewers. You want to focus your tactics training time on certain themes and just play tactics within that theme. That's how you get better. And going one step further than that is in order to truly solidify the learnings, you got to replay the same tactics that you did last week once again. Just got to keep recirculating through that repository of tactics every week or 2 weeks apart until you get better and better. And whenever you learn from the old positions, the puzzles you've already worked hard on, that's when the neurons start to make those connections. Okay, so if you really want to get better at tactics, this is the way to do it. You go to puzzles, custom puzzles, and you click on that, and now you see all the different themes. And I don't know if this is a premium thing or what, but I can even see my score in different types of tactical patterns. And now, just to emphasize the point, let's click on interference. Okay, and let's start tactics puzzles only in the domain of interference. Now we know what the theme is, and we can think accordingly. So we see there is some check potential. You see there's some kind of checkmate potential. But what is the interference here? What do we check? Could it be this as the interference? No. I hate losing tactics. What could it be next then? Interference. Interference, interference. What are we trying to interfere with? Could that be a tip? No. You see, these tactics are quite hard. These puzzles are quite hard to do, to be honest. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. I want to take a hint. Shit. What the fuck is that? Interference. We're interfering with that check here. Because it would go to put us there and then potentially mate or something. My goodness me. That was a tough one, guys. 3,400 level puzzles rating. No wonder. Okay. Let's do another interference. Interference, interference. What are we trying to interfere? This? Interference. That seems like a good interference. Because if he didn't, then my pawn would go all the way for 2,500 is a much easier one to do. Okay, and let's do one last interference, then we'll go to a different theme. Interference. What are we trying to interfere with? Interference. I don't know, this one maybe we just go here. I'm really not sure. Okay. Now he's trying to defend. Maybe we can interfere with the defense. Now it looks like we're getting close to something. Check, and he can just hide inside, possibly. If he captures and we get check again, he defends. We have check again, and there's no finishing touch there. So instead, if we run interference, he gets some checks on us, but there's not much else. So maybe that's a tricky. All right. You see, even when you know the theme that is in play, it's still very, very difficult to solve puzzles. But that little bit of a clue helps you and trains your brain to think along a certain style of tactics. All right? Stay with me here, guys. This is really what you need to do in order to get better. Let's look at something else, overloading. Overloading is a key theme in a lot of puzzles. Let's do one with overloading. Which piece can we overload here? Queen is defending the knight and the rook, right? The queen is a bit overloaded, I think. And with the mating threats on, can we issue a mating threat of serious consequence here? What can we do? Can we go here and threaten mate from the back? But then it's a different tactic, isn't it? Although that does seem like the best. But if the knight just comes here, then what? Then you don't have anything to show for it. So maybe not that. Knight out here. Capture. And deliver a check. Queen defense. Just attacking the queen? Making it difficult, yeah. Making it difficult to hold on to everything. So overloading and just finding a way to disturb it. It was tough to find it even when you knew. All right, let's do another one. Overloading. So queen's overloaded. My queen is under attack immediately. If I just keep this here, then I can keep the pressure alive on both rooks and threaten to play my little maneuver. Maybe I just do that. Play my maneuver, and now she's overloaded. Okay, so we're getting the hang of it. You see, the neurons are starting to make some little connections. You see, you can even see it. You can even witness it in real time. This knight is clearly overloaded. Let's just attack the knight. Let's remove this pressure. We'll have to just check one thing. Is there a move order situation here? Somehow think I should capture this first with check and now deal with this, but do I deal with it like that? No. I have to take this knight, don't I? But then he wins this, and what am I actually getting out of it? Oh, that's the way to go. Yeah. Anyway, as you see, this is the way to do it. Okay, you go overloading, you go in all these different motifs, and that's how you learn how to do tactics. And you can adjust the rating range here. You can switch it to puzzles all puzzles or puzzles that you have failed in, and things like that. So this is the most important thing: how to get better in tactics. Train yourself with deliberate practice. See you later.